Hello everyone and welcome back to AP Human Geography with Mr. Elrod. I got cut off in my last video, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up this discussion on Christianity. So I went out and found an actual picture of an Eastern Cross. So what you'll notice is that again you have kind of the three bars. This bar up here represents the sign that was posted above Jesus' head about him being King of the Jews. This of course is the bar that Jesus' hands would have been extended on for crucifixion. And this is the bar that would have, by tradition, his feet would have been placed underneath his feet, so he could place his feet as he was being crucified. And tradition is that in crucifixion that there's the suffocation, so you'd use the feet to press yourself up, and so that's what those three bars represent there on the cross. We discussed icons and what exactly those are, and why you would not find them in Eastern Orthodox churches. Again, here's just this is a picture of an Eastern Orthodox church. Again, you see the arches that are used in the domes. You see the crosses are a bit different. The architecture is a bit different in terms of just the style that's done from the Catholic churches. The insides are actually very interesting as far as the way that the church itself is done and the way that the church is centered. It's really interesting if you ever get a chance to go inside of an Eastern Orthodox church and all the mosaics and the paintings that are done. Very beautiful. Of course, really all the different types of churches are very beautiful. And so maybe one additional comment to make before I finish up this video is this is one of the big differences between Christian buildings and in the Islamic buildings or the mosque, is that the Christians tend to see their buildings as sacred, maybe with the exception of the Protestants. Now they treat the building relatively sacred, but it's definitely not in the same vein as a Greek Orthodox or a Catholic church. So the Christians treat typically their buildings as with certain reverence and a place of worship, and almost this idea that God is there and working in them and through them as they worship. Whereas Muslims tend to see the mosque as more of a place of teaching and a place of education, and not to the same extent that the Christians would see the church itself as a place that is sacred. So anyway, that's just something interesting to take into consideration as you're studying out the different religions and things along those lines. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. If we come into the next video, we actually be going into Islam and discussing that a little bit. So, hope to see you next time.